Some amateur trading platforms, which may be more user-friendly, use a method of placing trades where they allow you to input how much money you want to risk, or allow you to essentially define your risk in terms of monetary amount. However, that's not the norm for trading, and most of the time what you'll see is your position size based in lots, or what's called a lot, and that's essentially how much money you want to place per pip movement in the market. And for many beginner traders and amateur traders, that can be quite overwhelming when they start seeing lot sizes, contract sizes, and have no idea what that means. So here we've made for you a lot size calculator, which will automatically calculate your lot size for what lot size you need to be trading for your account. Because it's not unheard of that someone goes to place a trade on their account, they try and place one lot, which they think, oh, it's only one, that's nothing. But in fact, that could be as much as a one lot position on a £1,000 account is actually massive, and your account will be wiped in no time. So it's very, very important to select the correct position size, otherwise your whole trading can be off. So if I just talk you through this, right here we've got account size. So you'll fill this in, obviously, depending on your account size. So here I've just put as an example £1,000. Obviously you can put £100,000, or I don't know, even £100. As you can see, things start to change. But for now, if I just leave it at £100, so then we've got all of the prices. So you've got your trade price, your stop loss, take profit, and this here. So if your base currency is in GBP, is in sterling, then you will do the sterling quote. So the quote is a second currency in the pair, in the currency pair. So for example, GBP USD, you'll put the price of GBP USD. Here you need to be careful with things like Euro GBP, as that's the other way around. So you will need to convert that, you will need to invert that that price, so you have GBP first. And the way you do that is by dividing it by 1, or sorry, doing 1 divided by the market price, and that will give you the number that you need to place in here. So straight away there, that tells you how many pips are in your stop loss and how many pips are in your take profit, as well as your risk reward ratio. So all of this information can go straight in to your trading log. Then down here, depending on how much you want to risk on that particular trade, we have just a generic 1%, 2%, 3% risk. It tells you your value per pip that you need, and it tells you how much you will be risking in your stop loss, as well as how much you stand to gain. I wouldn't spend too much time looking at this, because if you are, then you're trading for the wrong reasons, or I should say that you will be detrimenting your psychology more than anything. And then finally over here we have your lot size or position size. So if you wanted to risk 1% on this trade, you'll put you'll execute a position of 0.03, and obviously this doesn't take into account any swaps or commission. So you may stand to be risking a slightly more than this, or your profits may be slightly lower. Finally, we have this bottom box down here. Now, if you notice, all of these red boxes are what you change, and everything in white changes automatically. So this is if you want to specify how much you want to risk. So it's a number other than one of these 10, 20, 30, your generic 10%, no, 1%, 2%, 3%. So for example, this could be 55. It could be, if you wanted to push the boat out and risk £100, that's 10. It tells you straight away 10% of your account and the corresponding position size. So this is just for standard pairs. We've also got a tab here for yen pairs, obviously, as we know, slightly different, as well as position sizes for gold and oil. So you'll notice here that instead of saying the GBP quote, it's GBP USD, and as well for gold. If your base currency is the US dollar, then this will be irrelevant. It will be redundant. You can just put 1 in this box. So this calculator is going to be available to all INSIDEFX members on the website for them to use and to make to really make good use of, and hopefully it helps you all to quickly and easily calculate lot size, and also just quickly gives you that information that you need to input into your trading log. Any questions, as always, drop a comment below.